Alright, let's get everything started. My cat decided to come yell at me right as we were gonna begin. And there he goes. Today, we are gonna do more Final Fantasy. We're gonna find the Hildibrand quest, which should be somewhere in here. Here. Okay, so we need to go there. I love Hildibrand. He's like the best part of this entire game. Maybe Tribute. He's such a nice like breath of fresh air between expansions. There's Nashu. Wizened testimony. Nashu's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Oki, here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from yours truly, I assume. Hearty boiled. This reflections Hildibrand. Maybe. It's up for debate. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar and Everkeep for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand? Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. You have no idea what you're asking us. So, you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye. Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential radii. Let's go. Yes, let's go to the park. I need to go... Where is the park? Oh, down here. What a lovely place to interrogate elders. Oh, Nashu. Old-timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Wow, guys. Oh, I still have that illustration I lent you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. Oh, Hildy. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. They're literally going to point to this guy behind us. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. Okie, you and Detective Hardyboiled will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Okie, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park-goers. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for older Hyun and Hetsaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shitona. May I help you? Have you seen this man? Or this shiny ship? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. That picture is very cute, though. Did your child draw it for you? You could say that. What can this old lady do for you? Have you seen this man and shiny object? 30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. See, I told you they'd point him out. Who are we gonna go bother over here? Oop, let's go to the vending machine. Vending machines caught your eye. Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. I don't know how I feel about that. What would you be wanting with me, then? Have you seen this man and this shiny object? Can't say as I'm familiar with it, but I do remember 3 decades ago, when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you. The clever git who took back me verbal tonic from that thieving horse son? That was a good bit of sleuthing it was. Wait, you're the bald man! Oh my gosh, you're the bald man. No need for all that. Was just doing my job. Sorry to see that tonic didn't do its job, though. It's not about growing me hair back. It's about the routine. About 40 years of massaging me scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep made product. Ah, that's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence comes into it. I spied a Shitona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Right, Hildy. Lovely day, isn't it? Have you seen this man in this shiny object? I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah, yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. And do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Ueyawata to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared, and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There, what'd I tell you? Let's find your pal Nashu and share the good news. Let's hope Nashu hasn't blown up any elderly people. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? So it came down somewhere near this Uwera Yukata place? I don't suppose either of you have been there before. A research facility, you say? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could take a hover cargo. Bet we could. The Reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Ueyawada when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal, anyway? I'm Oki, agent of adventure. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My Reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the Drift Towns. I better pack a dose of Nashu's delights. Please don't Nashu. Those explosives of yours? Leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter. We're here, Nashu. Core, that's a big watery lake. Yes. Didn't you cross an ocean? This is the Reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the Heritage Found scene and was a big help when I needed information for a case that spilled outside of Everkeep. I hear you need transport to Ueyawada. The hover cargo is ready if you are. Let's go. They must like it dark in here. Yeah, it is pretty dark. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around. I think I took care of them in a dungeon. Pretty sure this was a dungeon. find one cabinet. Wait. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Ueyawada had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a Hyun survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. That's our Hildy. He may or may not be part alien. Scattered documents. Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The Hyun male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of his soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Is his remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardybold went? There are a lot of people being pickled in here. Very observant of you, Nashu. Can we go in here? Nope, I can't fit through the door. Abandoned clipboard. The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need to risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Oh, we found him. Maybe. Okie. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention and it led me to a different floor. Had to rustle the verification key first. So I haven't spent any time on your starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? That's really suspicious, Hardy-boiled. They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal, Nashu, and head there now. Inspector Hildibrand! There you are! Oh no. Has he been pickled? Oh, he has no clothes. Oh, bless you, Hildibrand. You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Not you. What are you doing? Here, give this to the detective. I'm not for sure I should play along with this. Oh, that's a good look for you, Oki. Your hands don't look like that normally, though. A present, just for you. Appreciate it. They're like, we're gonna get the heck out of Dodge. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Hey, doll! I hope your games are going well. These punks must be feeling lucky. They're about to do the monster mash is what they're gonna do. Thank you. I've got your stream open in another tab too. There is no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Yes, dance, Hildy, dance. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. I love it. I love Hildibrand. Yay! Clap, clap. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. And Hildibrand adds to his zombie horde. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By the by, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardyboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a spark of my singular plum. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fella who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique, for one. And as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. Oh, that is a face, Hildy. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord, it seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So, we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. The dame. She's your assistant. Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll be just the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out there. Or, let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. Maybe we should have brought a change of clothes for Hildy. Oh, never mind. He's got his clothes. Oh, wait. Do I still have... I don't think I do. Oh, I'd have to go change. And we're already in here. When we leave, I'll go change. I always have a spare set of the inspector's clothes on hand. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, is up and full of beans. Who gave you beans? The case of the fiendish fugitives. Detective Hardyboild's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts. But the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Tural Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less honorary beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so bad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's the million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. You left us out here? Someone's mining. Ba-dum-bum. I don't think there's an N in Solution 9. What is that? Oh, that's the Wandering Minstrel. I'm super excited for the next patch. They're gonna, excuse me, unrestrict the glamour, so we can dress up whatever we want. I don't like my pink dress. It's like, which one do I want to get rid of? I guess this one will be fine. Who's wearing that? Is anybody wearing that? I don't think so. I don't think anybody's wearing that. How do you wear this set? Like, I have the entire set. So, like, right now I'm under machinist, and so I'm only showing machinist parts that I can wear. But when that update comes out, I'll be able to wear whatever I want. Like, it won't matter. And that's gonna be so nice. Those are pointed shoes. I can't find anything. Oh my gosh. What's the point of having these sets if you can't even figure out what they're supposed to be under? Where my type 2 Type B boots, but that's not what I want. I want the Manderville set. Where is my Manderville set? Those are the best man set. I have too many shoes. I don't think those are the right shoes either. Is it these shoes? No, I don't think those are the right shoes. Those aren't the right shoes. Those goes with some kind of dress I have. And I'm pretty sure there's gloves that go with this too. It's not those. That's something different too. My adventure is monocle. There, we'll just, It's okay, Oki. You look fine. Back to solution 9. We shall continue the case. Of the fiendish whatevers. I don't even remember what this is. Fiendish fugitives. There we go. What are these two dorks doing? See, I think they're supposed to look like his shoes, but I don't know where they are. Illusion Shine is most impressive, Metropolis. Hi, Jagger. How are you? Core, I never know how far noticed how far it went. This place goes very far. So pretty. Can we see the? I don't think we can see the Colosseum from here. We're doing Hildibrand quests today. This is Hildibrand. Oh, there we go. He's like a comic relief character. He's great. He's an inspector. We're gonna solve a case. Oh, there we go. I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty rough weekend, but Monday's been better. Alright, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Alright, Hardy Boiled, what'd you find out? Well, the bad news is the device was in worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. The quick pass netted me some scraps, though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just because he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled a guess as any I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep. And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate either, but something that really caused a nuisance. Electro. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Why would he steal the stuff that the entire city is literally built out of and that they can find anywhere? That's okay, Hildibrand. You just woke up. You don't know. What? Can you not follow us in any of these expansions? Oh, Creeper. Creeper Lala. Is it just me, or is someone frying a block of cheese with the steady current of lightning energy? I say, the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Ulda. This guy should be able to answer some questions. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrum go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what'd I tell you? A sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electro. Placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electro coming up. They look like jelly cubes. There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief for me, will you? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. The trap is set. Now we wait. Do 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 do. Hildy, did you steal his egg? Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. It is a little suspicious. We were also a little in plain sight. Not good. Not good. That's our thief. After him. Actually, the bombs. Throw the bombs. Ooh, so many Iclopses, or is it Iclopses? Who would have thought a creature that big could run that fast? We've lost sight of our quarry, and he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Iclops. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fight, so we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him down together. I don't think I need help with that. I don't want to fight you. Is it you? It's not you. My cat's right. There he is. Maybe not bad, Iclops. No? So why are you stealing? Don't run from me. Creepy Lala, what have we told you about stalking? The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Iclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. He has a bedazzled rump. Damn it all. We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to... Ah! Yeah, Hildy, he shot him. I know that's not how you do things. Ow, it's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Imagine what my weapon does. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this stings worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it. Move! Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. You know, when worse comes to worse, Oki will just take care of it, so it's fine. My turn. Yeah. Oh. Ashu? Oh, he really is a big boy. Oh my gosh, Ashu. This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. I really think you should probably put her down. She's not safe. You two, weapons on the ground. I'm not carrying anything that you can see. Ew, is he twitching? You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Yeah! Ha! That didn't hurt at all. I'm sure it hurt Hildy. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, abhor acts of the violence. Hildy cast ultimate. Core, the inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a gomphobarium? I don't know what that is. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. That's our Hildy. He is literally the warrior of light. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Oh yeah, where is our goblin? I haven't seen him in a minute. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield, I'll tell you everything. Soft-boiled and cracked. That's how we do things, hard-boiled. I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright. So what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him, then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all of this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the 10 Men authorities. Aw, you look so sad. Don't worry. I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. Oh no. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Wasn't Inspector Hildibrand incredible? Yes, Nashu. Surely Detective Hardyboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with the man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The crime king, they called him. It was me he caught his royal rogueness and sent to rot in a prison cell, but after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Yui Iwata. Yeah. Me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardy-Boiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. Why are you running away? I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter. I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Ooh, he's a slime! When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time, every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Not shoe. We are gonna traumatize this poor man. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. Ah, there's our goblin! He's got eggs. See you, Inspector. in like 5 seconds. A vandal in the wild. Hardy-boiled stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of True View. If it isn't Oki, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. As sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learn about another experimental subject. Oh-ho, I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a... I'm not even going to attempt that. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. A real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend, wreaking havoc in a densely populated area, would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it'd be somewhere outside this city. Hildibrand. Heh, not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Maimon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, you have to be at his usual spot nearby. Maimon. Does that not remind you of our friend Wyman? It does. Do you suppose we'll get to meet a Yormond too? Oh. The puns. Oh, I went the wrong way. I think there's an aetheryte up there. There is. Core, he could be a clone of Wyman. I've never seen anything like it. Except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all of those clones of the Inspector. That was the alien. Good gods, he even looks like Wyman. Huh, he really does. But of course, so does this guy. He looks like Hildibrand. That there's Maimond. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. It'd been really funny if he didn't. Ain't often I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now, can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary wolfman near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shallow-Ani. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Wolfmen are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shallow-Ani right in that way. Thanks for the lead, Maimund. Hildy? "'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond, and information is his stock in trade as well. Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Well, bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have a better skin regimen. You brothers or something?" Ridiculous. Detective Hardybold and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Oh, did he have a Nashu too? We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shallow-Ani. I bet she blew up stuff. That seems to be an assistant trait. And I never... Oh, poor Oki. Poor Oki never reminds anybody of anything. Oh. Where were we going? East Yasselani. No, wait. Well, that's where we're going. That wolf fiend is so adorable. What with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears? Oh no, Nashu, let's find out. We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. What is a cow halo? This will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. I mean, I can talk to the people at the taco stand for you. Inspector, you're all glowy tingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. Are your eyes glowing? I feel paler than I have in recent memory. Huh, you really are an oddball. Ugh. Alright, yeah, I think you missed every single one of those. I think I could have been a better shot at that. Oh, I am so sorry. I was not expecting to sneeze like that. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too. Yes, they kind of were adorable. They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. What? Get a hold of yourself now. An egg. An egg will set you straight. Oh my gosh. You fool. You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? I think I am a level 100 chef, so I should be able to boil eggs. I don't trust you when you give me stuff, though, Nashu. Especially with that face. "12 minutes. That's what the cutscene from last time told us. I wonder if we could mess it up. It's a glowy. This isn't another trick, is it? Ah, I'll chance it. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a woman that knows the score, Oki. I'm glad to have you at my back. Looks like it. You boiled it just right. Well done. Put my chef skills to the use here. At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Oki. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective. My dear assistants, come, let us continue on. Oh my gosh, they have eyeballs on their bums. Maybe we do want to kill those things. Wherever I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalan, is it not? I am put in mind of my youth when I traveled by running through the wilds whilst carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders. You would do that. So, this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Great. We should begin by talking to the locals. That a town I see over there? Yes. Why didn't we take the train? Why do they have such difficult names? Something Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go. I'm feeling hunger pains. I wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere. I see they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than soil deep. An old-fashioned place, this. But it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Hydrate. Thank you, Jagger. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. If you learn something, you come tell me. This is the Old West. It's like if you vandal, probably not going to get very far. Can I go in this house? No. Are they up here? You can see the dome from over here. Over there. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Oh, yes. I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? You two competing, talking to this man? Has anything been destroyed in these parts lately? Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? Oh, a mender. Do I need anything? I don't need anything repaired. As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. So we haven't found a dang thing. I thought the game froze for a second. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I am not sure where she's gone. Are you serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. Why? Up. Oh, up. Of course you got in the fight with the ruffians. We know it's you, just admit it already. Oh, hello there, Oki. I could use a little help. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? In all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one blowing things up here. Oh. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yes, verily. Though they may look, and indeed explode, like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? Ha! Oh, Hildy. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait. I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. He's just gonna duel him. That's gentlemanly, right? These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. Grr, you asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now, we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardybold's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. Ooh, high noon. On the plains of Shaoloani. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? You had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? A soft choice for a soft bastard. Why am I pulled into this? Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You've got boxy doll face, just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that oaf for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what that fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. Was that necessary? I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. Oh, that bug's coming to get you. Oh, he's gonna do the matrix. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Oh! Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Crimes! Crimes are going on here. So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds are no. The law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say, it does look like a bomb. An understandable, if unfortunate, misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Oh, Hildibrand. Oh no. And everybody just moves. Bye-bye. See, totally not a bomb. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. Ah, I feel like a new man. 'Tis as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal, we're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, yeah, they are. The priorities. The priorities of this group. See you! Bye, Nashu. Tell your stalker hi for us, because you know he's going to be peeping through the window. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. Oh, she doesn't care. She's going to get food. Why did it have to be Oglops? The Oglops saved you. On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bond-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that. Lure Them in Their Trousers is great. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, nobody's pronouncing this correctly. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. You are surprised that I have already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Ready then? Lead the way. Let's go, my gentlemen of inquiry. Let's trounce through this person's squash patch. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electric appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. Mother used to roast whole myotragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I find them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. His mom is horrifying. She is also a top chef, and will hit you with a frying pan. I saw it all right. A wolf-like fiend I've never seen before. It made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. 'Twould seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. Was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Not as of yet. His dad is a bad A goldsmith and also Father Christmas. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as if trying to say something. Oh ho, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it. This creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman. You and your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on TrueView, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Ooh, you don't think that Oglope is his Nashu? That they got turned into one of them? You tried to kill your Nashu. That would be some shenanigans that would go down in this. The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's, whatever that is territory. I go there to gather cactus. In the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even the whatevers give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Pony! Where are you guys? Down there. Is that a linear cow pier? What? Oh, you're trying to talk about the T-Rex. That is not what that's... I'm glad that they're making fun of their own names because nobody can pronounce any of these places. The wolf fiend doesn't seem to be here right now. But this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. This is dinosaur country. Hildibrand, what are you? Are you talking to varmints? Oh my, what a winsome critter you are. Squisqueal, squisqueal. Had a thirst, did we? Yes, we had it. Technically, you can fish in this. This is considered water. It's also, there's a liquor bottle here. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. Sack of produce. Hey, we found the produce. This sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from that place. Oh, and paper. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper. An oglop loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you. Oh, bye, little oglop. The oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardyboiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? Oh, dude, my thing just tanked. It's okay. Good work, Oki. The bottles and produce must have been taken from wherever. As for the piece of paper... Close. These are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. There we go. Now we're back in. So it's as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing wolf fiend is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find it is rather careless, is it not? That was a sentence. When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. And words tonight. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall, perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps I think he's just dumb. He's just an idiot. Yeah, he's just an idiot. 10 out of 10 idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark, foreshadowing, could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashi's delights. So I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence, in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past. But if there was ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu. A real sweetheart. But she's gone now. Killed by the Crime King because of me. Because I was too soft. The Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But then he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast his spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. We are struggling hard over there. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. I really bet she is the Oglop. I don't think she's actually dead. I think she got transformed. But such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. He's probably the slime. Oh, it's slime. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day you or someone dear to you will pay. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here, but what is it that the researchers wanted to achieve with this destructive spree? Well, first things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? That place, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find words. Just be your usual gentlemanly self. Oh, there we go again. You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be my true self. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. She's eating tacos. This taco crunch is amazing, Munch. Nashu doesn't want to leave. She's got tacos. Ah, it's you lot. What is it? I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from somebody claiming to be the Vandal. They decided that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. And we need to get to Shaolani Station right away. Okay. Indeed. I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, 'twould be best if she remained here for now, I think. Yeah, she put herself into a taco coma. Detective. I did. I got more tea. Keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Suspicious. Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentle wolf. Oh, it went too fast. Tisk tisk, detective. Over there, a dame in distress. Oh. Of all the times to be out of a charge. Oh. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. There's nothing you can do. So just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Yeah! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. What about the torch laying over there? The hell you think you're doing? Oh, we're going down again. I'll stop this runaway wolf train. Okay, you want to intervene, maybe? Oh no. I fear he's disinclined to stop. Oh, they're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Oh, there's Oglop. Oh, that's a sight. Oh my gosh. Did they just have similar brain waves? Oh no, are they sharing brain cells? The Hildies cannot share a brain cell. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. Go Team Brain Cell! I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So, you don't know anything either? I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Then, the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Death Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides of tacos. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Is that so? Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter. The commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnelian. Yeah, your gun's out of charge. You really should have charged that before you left. Wait, if they wanted to draw us all here, where were they trying to get to? The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. It seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to wherever for now. We have to set your friend free. After all, my men can clean up things here. Oh, I like this rendition of the song. It's peppy. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Poor Nashu, she's gonna lose out on her tacos. Oh, Tux, don't lay on that. Did you have a good nap? Oh, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been. Oh, yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from wherever. It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. First electrope, now ceruleum? What does he need all these resources for? As for Cornelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. The next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings, by the sounds of it. So, this extends beyond Shalawani. Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go trapezing about in other jurisdictions. So, I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it too. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shalawani. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Oh, there's some graffiti back here. Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. It seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion. I have to admit that was probably one of the better, the better ones. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our lines of inquiry. And off they go. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant detective. The fault of most assuredly lies not with you. But what a soft-boiled dope, no. Just take care of your own, eh? Oh, little buggy. Your assistant's right there. Meanwhile, in Shalawani. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy. Excellent. Soon, the plan will come to fruition. That is a very good-looking Elizin, I have to say. Kanaloka's achievements will be meaningless. Next to what the heavens have gifted me. Who's Kanaloka? You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you, me. Ha 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 ha. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a molt python maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electro, she could convert her lightning charge to fire rounds to other energies. The double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves too. Right, Hildy? You get that, Coblion. Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? Oh, we got a new friend! I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. See you, Inspector. Those are some green swords. My gosh. Don't worry, Oki. I'm working on the storage device. I'll have more data cracked open soon enough. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softie would probably think it's an admirer. It's the bug. The bug is over here. Oh my gosh. You have a stalker as well. What are... Am I getting like 8 minutes of ads? What is going on? Where are you, Wyman? Before everybody goes into... This is Wyman. The twin to my mend. I love it. Okay, well, I did not have anything else planned to do today. Yeah, I hope y'all all had a great time. I know I did. I love Hildibrand. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye!